Alright, it's time for episode 7 of the Road to Full Planche. In the previous video I stressed out that I was really stressed out about the fact that I didn't have a one-legged planche the way I wanted to. I had too much hollow body instead of the right amount of hollow body. In this video I will show you a few of my less successful and then some of my more successful attempts at finally achieving a one-leg planche the way I want to. After that I will talk about something that everyone always asks, which is how much time does the full planche take to learn. Let's begin with my attempts.
But anyway, so yeah, you've heard me talk about this 3 layers of strength. You know, a lot of people call this skills.
Well, hey, would you look at that? I did it for 3 seconds. So with too much hollow body I can hold a one-leg planche for over 10 seconds now, but only 3 seconds with a proper straight line and a hollow body. And that really does show you how much more difficult it becomes when you try to make your form perfect. If you want to become stronger, I suggest that all of you start doing proper hollow body attempts at whatever level of planche you might be at currently. Don't simply have your body in a super exaggerated hollow body position. Also keep in mind that what you just saw were attempts in the span of a full month. Planche progression is really slow. Those failed attempts of mine were from the first 3 weeks, and if I was less experienced I would have gotten quite depressed because I would have felt like I was not progressing for 3 weeks, and I might have made the mistake of increasing my static hold training either by increasing the number of holds per workout or the overall number of workouts per week, and I would risk injuring myself. All of that because of the feeling of no progress. That's how planche progress is sometimes. It makes you feel like a piece of shit for a long time, but since I stayed true to my training schedule, since I always had my 2 days of rest between pushing strength workouts, in the end I was rewarded with this progress. Some of you might think that it's small progress, but it really isn't, because the position is miles ahead of this one. Just like this one is miles ahead of this. This is what I achieved before the summer, and I will be looking to go even beyond it now. With all of that being said, let's talk about how long it takes to learn the full planche. So first of all, I don't think that's a good question. I think it should be split into two questions. First, how long will it take for a complete beginner to learn the tuck planche? Second, how long will it take to go from a tuck planche to a full planche? Because if you can't do a solid and proper tuck planche, you have no business, in my opinion, asking anything whatsoever about a full planche. To answer the first question, my guess would be anywhere between 4 and 12 months should be enough for a complete beginner to learn a tuck planche. By complete beginner, I mean someone who is struggling with basic pull-ups, chin-ups, dips, and push-ups. The way I achieved a tuck planche was automatically, meaning that I didn't do any direct static hold training to achieve it. I spent a lot of time doing basic push-ups, dips, pull-ups, and chin-ups, and I threw in some additional weight from time to time. One day I saw Hannibal for King's videos and I just wanted to learn a planche, so when I tried to do the first level, the tuck planche, I discovered that I had automatically acquired the strength to do it, all from basic training. Many of my friends who trained with me also never trained for a tuck planche directly. All we did was basic pulling and pushing exercises. To answer the second question, my guess is it would take anywhere from 6 to 24 months to go from a tuck to a full planche. And a lot of people ask me also about how much time should we be able to hold a certain level of planche before moving on to the next one. One of my friends could hold a planche lean, but not a tuck planche, and he was like, man, I can hold it for 30 seconds, but I can't hold a tuck planche. Why is that? When he showed me his attempt, he did indeed held it for about 30 seconds, but it was clear that he had to use 100% of his strength to hold the planche lean. And this is, in my opinion, the biggest reason people don't progress to the next level, even though they are holding the previous level for about 30 seconds. And that's because they are doing it in a very strenuous way. They look like they are shaking uncontrollably or fidgeting, and this just shows that you don't have enough strength to move on to the next level, even though you are holding the position for a long time. So for example, with my situation, I can't hold a tuck planche for more than, let's say, 25 seconds. But in those 25 seconds, I'm holding it in a very solid way. Like there's no shaking, there's no vibrating or something like that. And this shows that I don't have to use my full strength to hold to the position, and that is why I can move to the advanced tuck planche. But the reason I am struggling with the one leg planche is because I still need to improve that advanced tuck, because right now I can hold it for over 10 seconds, but after the 5th second I am starting to really shake uncontrollably, and this shows that the position takes about 95 to 100% of my strength, and that's not good enough, and that is what I will have to improve. So how do we stop this fidgeting slash vibrating slash uncontrollable shaking? Well, firstly, when you are training static holds, always be completely recovered. I have covered this before. Secondly, start improving a previous level or this current level. Don't be in such a hurry to move on to the next one. Thirdly, bent arm exercises like dips, push-ups, and handstand push-ups, whether that is wall supported or freestanding, whether it's with additional weight or without, they really do help me improve this shaking situation. And it makes sense because straight arm training puts a different type of stress on your body than bent arm exercises do. But we still need the benefits of bent arm training, so we could have not only a healthier progression, but also a fast progression, and that's why if you go back to episodes 1 and 2 now, you can better understand why I train the way I train. Some key points to remember from this video are: 1. Overall, the full planche should take about 1 to 3 years to be achieved. 2. Having a hollow back is good, but you should keep that straight line of your body because it requires more strength that way. A lot of people think that it's okay to fuck up that straight line just because they happen to be in a hollow body position. 3. Moving on to the next level isn't as simple as being able to hold the previous level for 30 seconds. Something that plays a bigger role is how much of your strength are you using during that hold. So for example, I might only be able to do a tuck planche for 20 seconds, but if I'm doing it in a very solid way without shaking, that means that I'm not using my entire strength to hold the position and I am ready to go to the advanced tuck planche, even though I have not hit that 30 seconds mark with the tuck planche.